What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another deck profile here on TCG University for the game UniVersus. My name's Tam, and today we're going to be doing a deck profile on Katsuki Bakugo, one of the junior high school heroes from My Hero Academia. Bakugo is an incredibly strong deck, arguably stronger than Midoriya at this current point in the meta. And so we're going to be going over a full standard list under Air for Bakugo. Let's get into it. All right, this is Bakugo. He is a 6-hand size character with 28 life. He has Air, which is the symbol we're going to be playing on, Death and Fire. He has 2 abilities on him. It says Response. After you're blocked, Fury attack resolves. Discard it from your card pool. Enhance, destroy 1 foundation, : that's your cost. Your attack gains +2 damage. So here's the game plan with Bakugo. He wants to hit an attack. He wants to, if you block it, not get punished by keeping it in the card pool. He wants to clear it, and he wants to blow up his stuff in order to give 2 damage and get some small value off of that blow up. So yeah, let's just move on to the deck. So we've got 4 Let's Cut Loose. This card is primarily in our deck a game plan card. The main thing that we want to do with this card is take and build a foundation into our card pool, and then with Let's Cut Loose, move it down to our staging area. It is a bit of a defense card because we get to pick up foundations as blocks, but the game plan is let's move some stuff in order to keep our combos going, blow things up with Bakugo for damage, as well as get extra goodies for doing fun stuff. You'll see what I mean a bit later. The other 2 actions we're playing are Focus and Release. This is a bit of a game plan card as well. Form, discard a card from our card pool. This is super good as we play some attacks that don't quite have 3 speed, and that'll be important in a little bit, as well as it's a good defensive card because after you are dealt damage, discard a card from both players' card pools, so things like Reduction or something along that has a really gnarly static like that, and then the next attack gets -3 damage. Super rad. Good card, really niche, unexpected, really truly the definition of a trap card in UniVersus. Onto the attacks. So all of our attacks have the Fury keyword asterisk, or can have some way to clear themselves from the card pool in order to make some stuff happen. This is Massive Blow. It is a 3 high for 8 damage. That's so much damage to the point where they're for sure going to block this, and so we get to clear it for free with Bakugo. If they don't block it, they're going to take 8, possibly 10 damage, and it's got some abilities like possibly giving a powerful 5 to some stuff. So if I do smack them and I hit him with a poke turn and then get to keep some momentum, I'm going to dunk on him with a powerful 5, Massive Blow. Really strong card, good opener because it's the 5 diff, and it's neat that it's a Fury card. The next Fury that we're playing is Bow Flame. Bow Flame is the only non-3 speed attack in our deck, asterisk. It is honestly in here just to mill the top 4 cards so that we can hit one of our aggro cards, Loser, which we'll talk about here in a second, as well as if we hit a foundation or hit an attack card, we get to draw a card and then get +1 on our check, so it kind of doesn't count as progressive. And it's a Fury, so if they block it, they get rid of it. So I want to talk about Fog Blanket real fast. Fog Blanket is honestly the workhorse of most decks that Fog Blanket is in. It says combo hands, lose 2 vitality, discard 1 card from your card pool, and draw a card. This keeps our foundation count low. If they block our Fury attack, we can clear it. If not, we don't have to because that is our choice to respond with our character or not. If not, we can just pay 2 life of our 28, which is a ton, and we have a stun 2 that gets a bunch of damage off of Bakugo as well as Fog Blanket itself. Keeping our card pool clear with Let's Cut Loose as an engine. This card also gets +1 damage for each card in either player's card pool that is left. So with Bakugo's removal, or excuse me, discarding from the card pool, Fog Blanket's discarding from the card pool, moving things down with Let's Cut Loose. There's a bunch of different options in order to make this thing pretty scary. Explosive Brace. This is just a game plan card. Honestly, it's just discard 2 cards, draw 2 cards. We want to just have as good consistency as possible. It's a 3 speed, 4 damage, 6 damage with Bakugo, and if we need to, we can just clear it. It's just game plan. It's got a good low block on it. Into the tech pieces, we've got double Kokosho. Kokosho is a 6 damage attack. Holy cow! But it says that if our last attack was blocked, the difficulty of this card becomes 3 less. So it's actually a 3 diff if they block something, which with Bakugo and our big crazy damage attacks, they probably are. In addition to that, it gets a Ready a Foundation and add a kick, which combos with Fog Blanket to our momentum, which then we can powerful out with Massive Blow. There's a little bit of cool synergy going on here. And then our main kill card in the deck, the thing that you have to be scared of on every single turn, is Ace Maneuver. Ace Maneuver says it's got a base 5 speed, so when I said the word asterisk before, I did mean it. This does not trigger with a Fog Blanket, but this is Fog Blanket's scary older brother. It is enhanced attack gets 2 damage for each card that has left your card pool this turn. So with Bakugo, with you blocking all Bakugo stuff, as well as it being a Fury, as well as you clearing cards with Let's Cut Loose and Kokoshos and whatever, this thing can easily be a 5 high for 14, 5 high for 16, and if it's at the end of a string, you've cleared all those cards, they might just not have a block, and so you get them to half health, you kill them with Ace Maneuvers, possibly double Ace Maneuvers, especially if you picked it up with an Explosive Brace. On to the foundations. The number 1 foundation in this deck is Loser. Loser has a Bakugo response, which means you can only play the ability if you're Bakugo. So it's a 4 of in Bakugo, it's a 0 of in everybody else. After this card enters your discard pile during your attack's enhanced step, your opponent loses 2 vitality. This effect cannot reduce your opponent below 1 vitality. So you can't win the game with this card, but it is certainly an aggressive card that makes things happen. We want to just build this card off of Let's Cut Loose and then destroy it with Bakugo. We want to take and mill this card off of Bow Flame. We want to discard this card with Fog Blanket. Fog Blanket says that you can discard 1 card from our card pool. So you can build this, play an attack, play Fog Blanket, kick this, and pay 2 life. They'll lose 2 life, and you get to draw a card. Super, super cool combos that you get to play around this card. Like the most interesting card in the deck, Secret Stash. Enhance Flip, search your deck for up to 2 foundations, these 2, and put them in your discard pile. So this just says flip, burn 4. Very, very strong card. And then now you've got 2 losers in your discard pile that you now get to manipulate and make things happen. In addition to that, Commit, it's also a bit of a momentum hate. So it's a little disruption and is very, very much aggressive. I want to aggro myself out with this card. We're playing 4 Prideful and Personality. This is just a game plan card. It is consistency. It is making sure that I get to the things that I need to get to. We're playing the 2nd Saintly Beast. I'm going to say that this card is a game plan card. We can easily block a bunch of stuff as Bakugo. We certainly can. But I want my Ace Maneuvers to be super fast. I need my Fog Blankets to not get blocked because they are my big aggro damage cards. And so discarding the top 3 cards of my deck in order to possibly hit a loser or something on those lines in order to give my kill card plus extra speed. Giving Massive Blow this extra 2 speed says that they're going to be committing a lot of cards in order for me to with the stun one, and then I've now got for every one of these 2 extra cards that they commit in order to block stuff. It's pretty good. Next aggressive card, we've got Fighting What's Lost. This card turns every card into Ace Maneuvers. This card says that twice per turn, your attacks get +1 damage for each card that's left your opponent's card pool this turn. If you thought Ace Maneuvers was unfair, build 2 of these and play 4 Fog Blankets in a row. You'll just murder every single character in the game, especially as Bakugo, who's blowing stuff up. We're playing 4 Unlikely Allies. This is an aggressive card as well. Check a 5, your attack gets +1 speed. If it's Fury, it gets +1 damage. So in Bakugo, all of our attacks are Furies, so it gets +1/+1. In addition to that, it could possibly trigger a loser, and it has got a little bit of defense whenever your opponent plays responsibility on an attack. We're playing Triple Voices in the Dark. This is almost entirely for disruption. I want to take and shuffle a card back into my opponent's discard pile, from their discard pile back into their deck, or take a momentum away from them. I just want to disrupt their play as well as a little defense when it comes to flip a foundation -1 damage. Maybe -1 damage could save you, but man, -1 damage is not very, very much. All defense, Aegis and Wise. Aegis and Wise just says if they try to blow something up, knock it off. That's really, it's good. It's got a good low block, and it's spam, meaning it's a 1 or 0 diff foundation. The interesting card in the deck, Power Cycle. So Power Cycle is a really neat card. It is enhance, commit, flip. take and add any foundation from, or any card, excuse me, from my discard pile and put it into my card pool. The main thing we do with this is we take and we stuff a foundation in, like, I don't know, Loser, and then use Let's Cut Loose to bring that card down, and then Bakugo blow it up. Or maybe I want to have I'm afraid of them blowing stuff up, so I'll add in this Ageless and Wise with Power Cycle and then build it down. And the cool part about this card being this card is it is commit flip, and so now I have a really obvious target for Bakugo to blow this up and give my attack +2 damage. It's totally fine for my Power Cycle to not be in my staging area while it's face down. That's totally fine. Totally fine. More defense in the deck. We've got triple future poolside date. There's plenty of cards in our deck that check, and this card says, while it's on top of my discard pile, I get to gain 2 vitality. The cool combo that we get to do with this, if I want to, if I need to, is I can either Prideful and Prideful Personality, or the cool combo is Secret Stash. I'll flip Secret Stash and I'll mill a Loser, respond with Bakugo, burn them 2, and then stack the future pool side on top of my deck and then gain 2. So this card could possibly say burn 2, gain 2, or it could say burn 4. So there's just like a little bit of cool stuff. In addition to that, building it into my staging area is perfectly fine because I can destroy this on my opponent's turn in order to give my attack +2 damage. That doesn't apply to your opponent's. And then this is on top of your discard pile. I'll gain 2 life by blowing up one of my probably committed foundations. Last couple cards here. We've got 1 new Shipmates. Enhance this attack is -2 damage. It's just good defense, gain a life. And then lastly, God of Thunder. This card is very, very aggressive. Yes, I'm blowing up my own staging area to ready cards, but maybe already a new Shipmates again. Maybe that's possibly a bad example because it's a defensive card. But I need to be able to play more attacks, or maybe they stun out or commit a card on my turn. Yeah, I need to unready my Finding What's Lost in order to kill you. This card is the card that does it. All right, everybody, so that was Bakugo under Air. Loser is an incredibly powerful card, and if you have not played Bakugo and you've not felt the power of screaming Loser at your opponent, you definitely should give it a try. Burning them alive in order to, as we cycle our foundations back into our card pool and back into our staging area, is a very, very cool feeling. It's neat, and it's something very unique to Bakugo himself because of that Bakugo response. If you like the video and you want to see more, please go out to patreon.com/TCG University, and you get a whole bunch of content, including this campus championship and all the deck profiles that we do for them a whole week early. Otherwise, you can go out to youtube.com/TCG University and get them a whole week later. So from all of us here at TCGU, stay learned.